So in the previous video we saw present tense, and now our next series is on past tense. So after present tense we are dealing with past tense for beginners, the various forms and uses. First we have the simple past tense or past indefinite tense. Just as we had simple present tense, so also we have simple past tense. The V2 form of the verb gives a simple past tense. V1 and V5 gives the simple present tense and V2 gives the simple past tense. Now note one important difference between the simple present and the simple past. One very important difference between simple present and simple past. Simple present refers to repeating incidents. The simple present or present indefinite refers to repeating incidents, and the simple past refers to a one-time occurrence. Simple past or past indefinite refers to a one-time occurrence. I often go to my friend's house. This is a repeating incident. It happens many times. I went to my friend's house yesterday. One-time occurrence. It seldom rains in winter. A repeating occurrence, a general phenomenon, a usual fact. It rained this morning, a one-time happening. Cows eat grass, a fact, a general truth, a repeating incident. Stray cows ate all the grass, a one-time happening. The train is sometimes late. Repeating. The train was late yesterday, one-time happening. Sita sings well, a general fact, a repeating incident. Sita sang very well at the function, a one-time happening. Past tense V2 form is formed by adding D or ED or T or changing the inside vowel or using a new word. In order to form the past tense V2 form, we can add D or ED or T or change the inside vowel or use a new word. Here we are using D or ED. Walked, talked, cooked, baked, fired. In some cases, Y is changed to I. The ending Y will be changed to I and then plus ED. Studied, fried, tried, cried. In some cases, the ending consonant is doubled. Occurred, double R. Fitted, double T. Sinned, double N. Wetted, double T. Patted, double T. In some cases, we add T. Feel, felt. Keep, kept. Sleep, slept. Sweep, swept. Note that double E is changed to single E and then we add T. Changing the inside vowel. Came, broke, wrote, sat, wore, took, blew, using a new word. Went, go, went. Ate, eat, ate. Did, do, did. Could, can, could. Would, will, would. Is, was. Are, were. Grow, grew. This can also be regarded as using and changing the inside vowel, of course. Fly, flew. In some cases, V1 and V2 forms are identical. Put, cut, hit. In these cases, V1 and V2 forms are similar. Past continuous past progressive, and past imperfect. All mean the same thing. Past continuous, past progressive, past imperfect. Just as we had in present imperfect, we have the ing ending form. The be verb, in this case it would be was or were, plus the V4 or ing form of the verb. Was going, were playing, was writing, were reading. In some cases, the terminal E is omitted before adding ing. Come, coming, remove the E. Take, taking, remove the terminal E. Break, breaking, remove the terminal E. And in some cases, the final consonant is doubled. Beginning, double N. Setting, double T. Putting, double T. Cutting, double T. Past perfect tense. In present perfect tense, we used has or have. In past perfect tense, we use had. Plus the V3 form. Had taken, had gone, had done, had completed, had spoken, had arrived, had come. All the perfect form of past tense may be used as a standalone. A common use is when it is associated with a given simple past. And two of the most useful contexts are: 1. Two events of the past where one was completed before the other. We had put out the fire before the fire engine arrived. The first is in past perfect, had put out. The second is in simple past, arrived. The thief had escaped before we could ring the police. The first had escaped, past perfect. The second could, in simple past. The patient had died when the ambulance reached the hospital. Had died, past perfect. Reached, simple past. The rain had started before I reached my house. Had started, past perfect. Reached, simple past. It means the rain started first, so I got wet. I had reached home when the rain started. Had reached, past perfect, and started, simple past. So I had reached home. That was the first incident, so I did not get wet. The rain started afterwards. I would have helped him if he had asked me. Would have helped if he had asked me. Of course, these cases we will be dealing because would is the future of will, but this is another sequence of tenses. If he had asked me, he should have asked me before, and then afterwards I would have helped him. The second context is when we are changing from direct to indirect speech if the reporting verb is in past tense. He said, I miss my mother. If this is the direct speech, we change into he said that he missed his mother. Miss, present tense, is changed to missed past tense. He said, I cooked my dinner. Already in past tense, cooked. He said that he had cooked his dinner. This is past perfect. In both cases, said is in past tense. So miss, present tense, is changed to missed past tense. And if it is missed or cooked already in past tense, we will change to had missed or had cooked in past perfect. He asked me, where do you keep your book? He asked me where I kept my book. Do, keep, to, kept. Present past. He asked me, where did you keep my book? Did, keep. He asked me where I had kept his book. Did, keep, past tense to had kept in past perfect. So if it is already in past tense, in some cases we change it to past perfect when changing from direct to indirect speech. Another important point is a simple past denoting an incident occurring during the continuation of another in past progressive. I was doing my homework when the doorbell rang. I was doing my homework, say 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., a stretch of 1 hour. And at some point of time, the doorbell rings. This is a point of time, maybe at 6:45, whereas the former doing of homework continues for 1 hour. So 1 hour, the stretch of time from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., that is in progressive continuous tense, and what happened at a particular point of time is in simple past. I was doing my homework, a stretch of time for 1 hour, when the doorbell rang at a particular time during this period. The homework action stretched from 6 to 7, and the doorbell rang at a point of time 6:45. The former action was in progress when the latter action occurred. Doing of the homework was in progress when the doorbell rang at a point of time. It was raining heavily when the lights went out. The rains continued for a stretch of time, say 2 hours, and at one point of time, the lights went off. We were enjoying our lunch when the phone rang. He was running across the road when he slipped and fell down. Past perfect continuous tense had, then been, and V4 or ing form of the verb, the progressive form of the verb. I said that he had been trying to contact his boss since Monday. He asked whether we had been waiting for long. Now, we are not going into greater details because this video is made for students at the junior level. We will come back with more useful videos. Till then, thank you and goodbye.